Today we're going to be playing Burgundy with the intent to form the Netherlands. I want to try the Netherlands mission tree. I think Burgundy would be a good nation to form the Netherlands as. Today that's going to be our main focus. Let's start with the states. So here are my states. We'll go ahead and seize land. And if you guys enjoy this, please consider subscribing. We're on our way to 20,000 subs, and I would love the support if you guys do enjoy the content. I'm going to rival to France, England, and Denmark. Go ahead and ally to Castile, and I'll ally to Austria. And I'm going to grab advisors. We'll take a half off admin advisor here. We'll do improve relations here, and then just discipline advisor here. Looks good to me. I'm going to delete a few forts, but keep a few as well. But we will go ahead and mothball the rest and turn off our maintenance for a bit. I need to improve with 3 of France's subjects, so I'm going to work on that. Just go ahead and grab these 2 to start, and then just kind of wait for those to go through. Go ahead and boost my stability to 1 for the prosperity. It'll be pretty nice to do. Now that we've finished improving with those 2 guys, I'm going to grab those 2 diplomats. I'm going to use 1 to improve with the 3rd subject for the mission. And I'll use the other to curry with Austria. I'm going to go ahead and seize land from Nevers, and I'm going to go ahead and release Champagne for Reconquest Corps against France. I'm waiting for Mill 4 to go to war, ultimately. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my maintenance now. I'm going to go ahead and insult France and England for a mission. This mission here, English Alliance. And I'm going to go ahead and complete this mission. This is for improving relations with 3 vassals. It just makes all his vassals disloyal, which is super helpful. I'm going to go ahead and activate my forts. The leader died super early, which is unfortunate. So now I have a 204, but that's okay. As long as we get to Mill 4 relatively fast, that's fine. He died just before that, so Mill 4 here. I'm going to focus admin now. And I want to go ahead and grab the free company. So I'm going to declare reconquest against France for Nemours. Might be able to call on Austria a bit later to the war, so we'll keep an eye on that. I'm going to go ahead and grab nobility officer rights, just so I can grab a general, because right now I can't. Hopefully it's pretty good. Right now I have this big mill advantage, and I want to make sure I use that to clear out a lot of the French troops. That's going to be one of my main considerations in this war. The subjects shouldn't be moving, so you should be able to clear out their troops for free, and then you'd still get war score for that, so it's worth. So admin 4 here, a little innovativeness, I like that. Clear some more troops over here. Lots of stack wipes with this mill 4. Tech 4 Diplo, more innovativeness. We'll go ahead and call in Austria now. I'll go ahead and improve relations with some people next to France, just in case people are going to get upset. Don't really want coalitions to form. So France is mill 4 now, so we got to watch out for that. We did do a pretty good job of killing a lot of his troops, though, before he hit mill 4. That's kind of the big part. He's probably going to crush Austria. It's okay, we'll try to help out Austria the best we can. So the idea with our strategy is we're trying to get as many subjects in this region as possible, because we have a way to integrate all our subjects for free, basically. So we want to do a lot of reconquest wars, a lot of releasing nations. I'm going to go ahead and peace out Genoa, my peace. Could also peace out Scotland. I'm going to go ahead and end this war. I'm grabbing these 3 provinces for future reconquest wars with Gascony and Toulouse. And then I'm just going to have them return the cores up here to our subject. And max money. I can repay off all my loans that way. And perhaps get Newburger loans when I want. I'll just go ahead and release Toulouse and release Gascony. Be careful that you release Toulouse first, or you won't be able to release Gascony, because they share this province as a core. So that worked out pretty well. I'm going to get claims with England. That would be a pretty good war to do. Go ahead and seize land. I'm going to start annexing Nevers. I don't know why, but you have to annex this guy or he goes to France when you integrate the rest of their subjects. And I'm not really sure why that happens, but I have noticed that in the past. I'm going to grab a claim against England. I'll get rid of the free company, since I won't be able to move them anyways. And I'm going to ally to Scotland so I can get mill access and fight England next. That's the idea here. I'm going to sail over to Scotland. It appears as though Castile is allied to England. Didn't realize that. Not sure what I can do about that, though. I'll grab Newburger loans. Maybe if I get a dip rep, guys, could help. Super close to him not joining the war. Got the institution here. Tech 5 for Aben and Mill. I'm going to be going with diplomatic ideas. Super solid idea group. I'm going to do compromise with the nobility for my tier 2. Fortunately, Castile is allied here, so I'm trying to figure out what would be a better situation for this war. I want to attack England, but I'm not really committed to fighting Castile. England supporting independence is my disloyal subject, though. That's kind of annoying. Just about to annex him too, but as soon as I attack him, it shouldn't be a problem. Just wondering what I can do to get Castile preoccupied with something. So I'm going to declare war on England. Castile won't join, but Portugal still will. And that's okay. Just go ahead and declare that war. I'm going to free company over in England. Oh, my navy's gone. RIP. Yeah, I didn't mean to leave those guys out, but that's, you know, it happens. I'm going to go ahead and grab the integration policy, which will make my guy disloyal. But I think it doesn't matter because he's going to annex anyways. Yeah, there we go, because it's already over 100. Looks good to me. I just didn't want to take that Diplo penalty. Let's go ahead and kill England's armies here. Do have a nice tech advantage, of course. I'm start improving some relations in Europe as well, so I don't want to get coalitioned. So go attack England now. We should have a mill advantage, so we should be pretty good. Got a stack wipe, so yeah, we're just kind of crushing England. We kind of have to deal with Portugal at some point, and Portugal is a bit of a problem. Our subjects probably can't handle that alone. Although maybe they can, they have 20,000 guys. Let's just siege down London. We got London siege now. We're tracking down England now. He doesn't have any forts except his capital, which the AI will sometimes do, but it's kind of weird to see them do it, to be honest. So let's get rid of the mercs now. I don't think I need them anymore. So I'm just going to do a light carpet siege. Nothing too crazy. I'm not going to be that efficient with it. Just kind of splitting my stacks up and sieging them down a bit. Got extra diplomat here, which will be helpful. I'm just improving with any potential coalition members right now. So just going to kill more of the English here. And I guess we can check on how our subjects are doing. They're doing pretty good over in Portugal. I could just peace out Portugal, it looks like. Let's go ahead and just white peace Portugal. So we got Mary Burgundy, 453 heir. Wouldn't really matter because we won't be using her anyways, but to know, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and end this war with England. I'm going to be targeting the trade here. So the trade here, and just all the trade up here. I should hurt him quite a bit. You can see here I've targeted all the trade. He still has this, of course, but we can't get everything in one war, so that's okay. We've done what we can. Got to core that up now. We shouldn't be in any coalition like that. We were able to improve relations with mostly everybody. So for now, we just want to improve with neighbors and more or less just hang out, wait for the France scenario to pan out. We have 6 more years until we can fight France again. I'd say we're happy with our progress so far. I got ready to fight the English rebels, of course. They're going to spawn in London. I can just wait for them there. I'm going to collect from Champagne over here, just so I can establish communities for the improved relations mod. That should be helpful, because we are quite aggressive after that war. Decently aggressive after that war. We took a lot of land. Just got to be a little bit careful. Tech 6 military. We have a huge advantage if we wanted to fight. Though for now, we're just going to hang out. Seize land. During this time, the important part is that I'm just improving relations with neighbors. And other than that, we can kind of turn off our maintenance and just kind of chill. Gotta wait for a truce with France to expire. If Provence was excommunicated, it would be a potential war, but as he's not, he's also in the HRE, so Provence isn't the best scenario for us right now. Ivan 6 here, ahead of time. Nice innovativeness. I've got Justified Wars as my first age ability. Has got elected as Emperor, which is pretty convenient for me, I would say. That makes dismantling the HRE a little bit less complicated. So it's a nice bit of RNG there. I'm going to start improving with the electors now that I have that unique opportunity, more or less, where the Emperor is not nearly as powerful as he was. We'll go ahead and use this time to attempt to dismantle the HRE. I'm going to ally to Trier, just go through and see who can ally. I was able to ally everyone except Bohemia and Brandenburg. This completely insults Stettin. So Brandenburg and Bohemia to like me. I imagine he's rivaled to Austria, so he doesn't like me. Since completely insult Hungary. What can I guarantee on Bohemia? So I can ally to Bohemia. Brandenburg is the only one that's giving me troubles now. I'm not really sure how I can deal with him. Bohemia is allied to Hesse anyways, so I'm going to have to be fighting him in the war no matter what. It's just Brandenburg that's causing me a headache. I'm going to try to roll marry Saxony, and then dissolve alliance with them, and then ally to Brandenburg, and see if I can get my alliance back with Saxony. I can't, but it seems like it'll be easier to do. So I'll insult Magdeburg. I'm hoping I can get the alliance back fairly soon. Looks like I can. We'll claim guarantee, just try to get those relations up. I'm going to try to get a diplomat advisor. If I can ally to Saxony, perhaps. I'm close to being able to, I'm just not quite there. So maybe if I get a diplomat advisor, it makes the difference. Super close. There's not much I can really do further than that. I have to pay off my debts to send a gift, unfortunately. I'm going to insult Munich, hopefully. I'm just trying to get a little bit more relations with Saxony. I'm super close. 70 and 70, that's tragic. What can I do? Okay, there we go. Actually, I was able to get the alliance just barely by improving relations again. That was a bit annoying. So we got the alliances that we need, and I just need to turn on my maintenance and get ready to go to war. Unfortunately, Hesse is actually allied to 3 electors. That's probably why I got elected. Mainz, Trier, and Bohemia. It's going to be a bit of a pain to dismantle. I'm actually just going to wait for Castile to win his war, and then I'll go for the dismantle. I'm going to go ahead and declare reconquest against France. I wanted to dismantle the HRE, but right now I'd rather just wait for Castile to win his war, and I figured if I'm going to do that, I might as well just go to war with France. I'm going to go ahead and grab a land right here. Just a little bit over my gov cap. This war with France is super easy. He obviously was so crippled in the first war that it just kind of makes him a pushover. I've seen Castile win that war and not go into hyperdebt doing it so he can help me against the HRE. That'd be ideal, but we'll see how that pans out. Just going to improve with neighboring, so I can be a little lazy with it. This war's pretty much wrapped up. You see he has 5,000 total troops, so it's just a matter of sieging him down. So we'll go ahead and end the war with France. I'm going to be making him return a bunch of stuff to Toulouse and Gascony, as well as taking Paris for a mission. Grab my mill to 7 ahead of time, and I can grab cannons now, so that'll be really helpful. As soon as I core up France, I should be able to steal his subjects. That's pretty nice. Although I think one of them got integrated, so maybe I was a little late with that. I'm going to ask Austria to prepare for war, and I'm going to be attacking Provence. I'm going to call in Castile and Austria. Go ahead and declare that war. The main point of this war is dismantling the HRE. But I think I want to get my cannons recruited up. They're just about here. So I need to make sure that I siege down Hesse's capital, so I can dismantle the HRE. And I ultimately want to vassalize Provence in this war, but there's a huge coalition currently. So I just need to start improving relations with a lot of different people. because I would like to get Provence so I can just instantly integrate them. So I'm just going to go through and improve with different people here. Definitely want to improve with the bigger nations too. So I'm trying my best to stay very active with my diplomats. There's a weird scenario where I need Poland to leave the war with Brandenburg because he doesn't control his capital, so it doesn't count for the HRE. It's kind of weird. I got the mission here done to grab those extra subjects, so I'll go ahead and do that. They might be disloyal, but that's okay. The sack of Prague, sure. Looks like Brandenburg's free. Good. So that means we just need to get Mainz and Trier dealt with. They're kind of already getting siege, so I don't really need to do a lot, but I'll go help out. Why not? So I'm going to go ahead and dismantle the HRE now. I'm just going to get a bunch of war reps and money from different people in the war. And now that the HRE is dismantled, it's way less aggressive. There's still a few people that are in it, though, so I can go ahead and improve with the remaining coalition members. But obviously, the HRE being dismantled is just the huge part of it. So I'm just going around improving with a few more people. More war reps here. Might as well get a lot of war reps going. Admin 7 here. I'm going to go for admin ideas. I'm going to get war reps and money from Denmark. So I'm going to go ahead and end the war with Provence. I'm just going to go ahead and make him a vassal. Bit of money. I'm doing this because I can instantly integrate him later. Massively over my relational limit. I need to get rid of the alliances that I used to dismantle the HRE. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these electors. I'm going to start improving with Munster. The reason being is I want to fall under PU against him, but I don't want to ally him just in case. I'm going to proclaim guarantee and just start improving relations. And also be sure to roll marriage. So I'm going to go ahead and declare war on Brittany, co-belligerate England, jump into that. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Grand Company just to help out. A little bit of Carpet Siege here, though I haven't really seen much of his units, so I got to be careful. He might be busy fighting Ireland or something of that nature. Make sure that I'm improving relations at all times, just with different people in Europe, so I don't get coalitioned. This is England's army. Dealt with that pretty well. I'm going to end the war with England. I'm just going to take these 3 provinces, because I can release them as subjects. Take money. That should be good. I can repay a few loans with that. Probably refinance even. New burger loans. Can also upgrade my government rank. Looks good. Not going to core these up though, because I'm going to release them as subjects. So we kill off Sweden's armies. I'll just go and wipe PC's Frisia. Don't mind. Probably just go ahead and improve with neighboring. I'm not doing anything with diplomats, might as well. Need to run my corruption to max. I just realized that I didn't have that on. Usually I like to do that. Start getting through admin ideas. I'm going to peace out Utrecht. I'm going to try to get to Portugal's capital, so he'll leave the war. So I do have rebels in Paris I should have dealt with first. Portugal won't quite leave. So Portugal will wipe peace now. Looks good. So it's just Sweden now. I'm just going to go ahead and end the war. Shouldn't be too bad of a coalition. I don't imagine a coalition would form. And we'll improve with the other people as we go. That's all over. And let's go ahead and release those other subjects here. So release Normandy. And then release Alicon. The idea is that we get to integrate these guys for free. So we might as well do that. Now we're just going to go ahead and abdicate. We should get an event here. The Burgundy succession. We'll hit the third option. Let us reintegrate with the French. This will annex all our vassals and then complete a few missions for us. Now we just need to sort out our situation because we have way too many troops. I'll go ahead and group up all my ships. I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of all my forts now. I don't really feel like I need forts for now. So let's go ahead and delete a couple of those. I know I have to build some forts for a Netherlands mission later though, so we'll leave a couple. I guess we'll get some professionalism because we are capping points. I'm going to delete a bunch of troops. I'm going to go ahead and grab the land rights that I don't have. So grab these 2 land rights. I'm not going to be able to full state everything, but I'm going to focus on full stating the English trade first and see where we were left off. So after that, we still have a little bit of room. Let's go ahead and state up some of these valuable areas. I can't state up everything, or I'd be overextended, I believe. Or over a gov cap. Yeah, I am just a little over gov cap now. Not a big deal. Go ahead and seize land. I'm not going to be able to get freedom for 4 years, so I'm just going to lower my autonomy, and I can deal with rebels in the meantime. This is rather confusing. Independence for Cyprus on Paris? How does that make any sense at all? I'm so confused. Okay, sure. Very confused. I'm going to start focusing diplomatic for a bit, since we need to get our diplo ideas done. We have adaptability, which is good. Could also protect trade in the English Channel. Might as well. I also wouldn't mind giving out the protect trade edict in my trade that's in the English Channel area. There's definitely some value there. Let's go through and protect trade a bit. Protect trade. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we're just protecting trade basically everywhere in the English Channel. Until that's done, we should have a bit more trade power now. I'm going to improve relations with some of my neighbors over here that I potentially would like to vassalize in a bit here. Tech 8 military. Very nice. So our truce with France ended. I will get my independence soon. I just want to deal with some rebels first. So I'll go ahead and declare war on France. They give me a 545. That's excellent. That is the RNG we need. I was going to mention that I might Alt F4 that if I got like a 000, but no need. Our ruler is insane. I'm not sure why this doesn't function as a normal independence war. Like, I don't have to get independence. If I white peaced, I would be independent. It's kind of weird, to be honest. I don't know why it's like that, but it is a special kind of weird. Like, not really an independence war, if that makes sense. 533 air, okay. So I'm going to have to start improving with people that could join the coalition. So I do want to take quite a bit of land here. I'm just going to white peace Liège. I also want to white peace Utrecht. Now it's just France. Though the coalition would be quite big if I took the land I wanted. So I'm trying to stall the war out, maybe. So I'm just stalling the war out a little bit here, improving relations with different people. I'm not getting a call for peace yet, so there's no rush. So I'm going to call that good enough there. Just a little bit of a coalition, nothing that will actually form, I think. So just go and end that war, take a bunch of land, could upgrade my government rank, core that all up, and we can continue to get through our ideas. We have to completely annex France before we can form the Netherlands, or you like lose land. So we want to make sure not to do that. Now we're just going to work on possibly vassalizing some people up here that have some English trade. I'm going to move my main trade node to the English channel now, and then we'll just go ahead and transfer trade now. We don't need to collect anymore. That'll give us a bunch more trade power. So one of my main goals right now is just be in a good spot for when we form the Netherlands. Don't want to be in a ton of debt or anything like that. Right now we're in 3,214 ducats of debt. So we'll want to clear that before we become the Netherlands, hopefully. I feel like we probably can. I'm just going to go ahead and state up everything, even if I'm a little over gov cap. I'm not planning to go in any wars for a bit, so I should be fine. I'm going to go and ally to Castile again. I forgot I lost my allies, of course. Ally to Austria as well. I could actually ally to Poland, potentially. Doesn't seem like a bad ally. But I want to get through diplomatic as well. Good extra diplomat there. Let's just go ahead and improve. I'm going to go expanded temple rights because we do plan on building in this campaign. There's a little coalition that formed against me. I'm just going to improve with those people. But otherwise, we're just kind of hanging out, saving up some money. I can try and find maintenance. Mothball forts. Sounds good to me. I'm going to grab new burger loans. I'll just go ahead and repay off some of the high interest loans. So down to 6 loans, just 1 high interest loan. So that's pretty good. I want to grab the inflation policy and get my inflation to a better spot as well. We're just trying to prepare a nation for the next age, so to speak. It's a little bit of a peaceful period. So inflation's at 0, and that's good. Grab mill 9 ahead of time. So coalition's starting to disband. Just going to improve with neighboring. I'm going to start grabbing my Diplotech here. I haven't finished diplomatic ideas yet, but I'm paying a lot for unbalanced research, so I'd rather stop doing that. So I'm trying to get a debt so I can influence as well, because I want to vassalize some people, but I might need to give them a gift. So I'm going to ally to Halera and start trying to get a vassalization going. So I'll probably need some money. Not sure I'll be able to do it yet, but we can certainly get the ball rolling. Got this mission done here. It's good, and we got join the Empire. So a bit of claims, and then we get some diplo up here. Got my diplo to 6, so we're not unbalanced anymore. And go ahead and offer vassalization to Halera. And then I need to get the same done with Utrecht, so I'm going to offer alliance. Maybe give them a guarantee, and then I will offer mill access. That should be good. We'll go ahead and vassalize him as well. We need both those guys to form the Netherlands, so that should be good. We also might as well grab Liège, and then we'll work on Friesland. Just grabbing a couple of free subjects. Let's go ahead and vassalize Friesland, and then we could work on East Frisia. Guess I wants to go to war. Sure, buddy, but I don't want to turn my army on. I'm trying to save up right now, okay? You understand. We pay another loan, so we have 2 more loans to go, and I'm going to go ahead and vassalize East Frisia. So I need 5 vassals, and I have 5 diplomats, so I'm going to stop there. So I'm just going to continue to improve neighboring. Sure thing. Lots of rebels here. Just trying to get through my ideas here as well. Trying to get to a really nice point, more or less. We'll go ahead and focus Avon again, since I'm going to need to get to Tech 10, I know, to form the Netherlands. We're getting through diplomatic pretty fast. We're almost out of debt as well, so we're getting to a really nice spot with our nation. They gave me a province in the war, which is kind of annoying. I don't really want that. I'm sure they just gave me a bunch of AE that I didn't really want. That's not cool, guys. Unfortunate there. Not really what I would have wanted. Guess I can turn off my maintenance again, though. Mothball forts. So officially out of debt. That's great. Which means I can start focusing on my trade and upgrading some trade centers, which I like to see. I guess I'm at war right now, so I can't do it now, but soon. So finish up admin here, which is good. And we're almost done with Diplo as well. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade some centers of trade here now. I have a bit of extra money. And I'm going to go ahead and divert trade. I meant to do this earlier for my subjects. And I can go ahead and eliminate France, so I might as well do that. I'm going to go ahead and declare war on France. Call in Austria, I suppose. No, not really necessary, but I'm just going to spam some generals for professionalism. Professionalism will be nice to have later. Siege ability is never bad. I can build some trade power buildings here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab colonization from France now. Upgrade some more trade centers. I want to get all my English channel trade centers to level 2, if we can. Wouldn't mind that at all. I have no rivals now, but I guess I can rival the Ottomans. I don't want to rival my ally, of course, so it'd be silly. I'm going to go with the merchant navy for my naval policy. And I do want to build more trade ships soon. Right now I only have a handful. I could grab a flagship here. Let's do trade power per ship and fleet. We'll do blockade impact on siege and fleet movement speed. We made it a light ship as well. So we've got all those trade centers level 2 now. And I built all the trade buildings for trade power. So our trade power is definitely going to be looking pretty good. 91% now. Finish up diplomatic here. Grab the policy. Looks good. So I'm trying to get the Dutch revolt here. Once I form the Netherlands, that will go away. But for now, I need to accept Dutch culture and also Flemish culture. I could be my capital, but I don't really feel like it's worth it. Take 8 here. So 2 more tech levels to form the Netherlands. So I'm going to go ahead and annex all my subjects now. So annex Friesland, annex Liège. Annex Utrecht, Annex East Frisia, and who am I missing? I'm missing someone. Who is it? And then we'll annex Hara. So we got 5 people annexing. I can get knowledge sharing from the Pope, sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and build some production buildings. Get a lot of value there. And make sure I have at least level 3 advisors at this point. The Dutch revolt is on its way though, because I guess I have another culture that's not accepted. Though I have lots of time for this, I just need to get to Aben 10 before that hits. We should be good. So I'm about ready to form into the Netherlands. I'm gonna go ahead and Golden Age now. Seems fine. I probably should have done this earlier, but I just remembered. Not a big deal. Could have mission done here to attack the Ottomans. I probably won't do that, but it's interesting, I suppose. Just gonna build more buildings and kind of hang out for a bit while we wait for our Aventech to climb. We're about ready to form into the Netherlands, and that's what we're going to be doing soon. Might have to do something about this. That's my only issue. But I don't have the option to accept another culture, and I'm not sure if I can get Tech 10 in time, but if I can, I'd rather. It's going to be close. I can only accept 2 cultures, unfortunately, so not really much I can do there. Mill 10 here.